We were going through old photos recently, and it was just like bruises on my face all the time. I don't think a picture exists where I've not got a bruise on my face. I was diagnosed with type 3 von Willebrand's. My brother's got it too, but we're both affected, but in different ways. When you're in and out of hospital, in and out, you just get a bit fed up. I feel like if I didn't have von Willebrand's, I probably wouldn't have as much anxiety about health and stuff. Period-wise, I was on the pill for years and years, but I came off it about 6 months ago, and everything seems to be getting back to how they were before, which is really, really heavy. I do take tranexamic acid as well sometimes when I'm on my period. It helps a little bit. It's not a saviour or anything, but it does make it a little bit easier to cope with. And then in terms of prophylaxis, I'm doing tailored treatment at the moment when I have my period or a nosebleed, but I have noticed that every time I touch something or walk into something, I get these huge bruises, but I'm just so on the fence about it. My burning questions have all been around childbirth though, and maybe 6 months ago, I probably would have said, no, I can't have children because of the von Willebrand's, and I just very much convinced myself that it was an absolute no, impossible, it's never going to happen. I'd voiced my concerns to my consultant and was saying, look, I'm really scared, I'm going to bleed to death. And she basically turned around and said, well, we can't be having that. I don't want you thinking you're going to bleed to death. And she arranged a joint obstetrics haematology appointment for me. And it was really helpful. It just felt reassuring more than anything. And since then, there's the realisation that yes, I can have a baby. It's got to be planned. And it will probably be more like a military operation rather than a doula present water birth type thing, as there's not tens of thousands of us type 3s having babies every day. But if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. But it's just a relief knowing that there's a plan in place. And now the other part of me is a bit like, oh no, I've got to do it now.